Alright, welcome back guys. Today we got Prompto Cosmos. We'll be going against the grain. We're going to be bringing Magic Team. Going to be showing off Yuna because I managed to get her stuff with some lucky tickets. This month we have a lot of stuff going on. We already have the Abyss that came out. I posted a video about that. If you use Warrior of Light, he's going to trivialize it just like he will on this fight. You don't need his EX weapon. You don't even need him to be high crystal level. Mine is crystal 61 because he only gets stats really. And his crystal 65 is not that useful. Okay, so we hit the new Radiant Artifact system. I think that's pretty good because you can get a specific character. You don't have to juggle with RNG anymore. I haven't been farming that because I'm waiting for the new summon boards. We have Ramu coming out in a couple days. So I'm just saving up my pots. Though I don't think pots are going to be an issue moving forward. Because every summon board you only use like 50 to 70 pots maybe to farm the characters that you need, and then the rest you can I just choose not to farm because I'm not going to use those characters. So that's with the tokens. We had Abyss 10, which wasn't that difficult. That came out a few days ago. And then Prompto here, who's not really worth pulling in my opinion because I don't think he brings anything great to the roster that we already have in terms of like utility or anything like that. And then for Ramu, I'm not sure how to really farm him besides using the Quistis strategy. Apparently that's gonna be the go-to strategy, just like Ifrit. It's gonna be a solo character, so you can just delay him until before he can resummon his ads. That way it speeds up your farming. They have some pretty good synergy characters. Lena, Setzer, and Eiko are pretty strong. For me, I'm probably gonna use Setzer without his EX. I don't think I'm going to be pulling on his EX just because I'm not a big fan of him. He has no rework besides the Crystal 50, so I don't think it's going to be a great time if I pull over him. I like to pull for support characters and characters that would be fun to play. Someone like Yuna, because she can do everything and her kit is a blast to play once you change her skill set with the EX. So you can see Energy Rage is doing stupid damage. Even though the bosses are resistant in the last wave, she can still do decent damage because we had some good auras. And then later on the month we have Gilgamesh and Alpha No. For me, they're not gonna be pulls there either because I don't think their characters are too good. And then Yida EX is nothing too impressive. I may throw tickets on FML and Line because I think they're pretty good. Well, Line is not the best character ever, but she has utility. She has Dispel, and there are not too many good choices in Dispellers. Later on we'll have Balthier and Ferris, but they're later on in the road and, you know, none of them are necessary in any way. And then FML is usable in Chaos, although it's been noted that she's not a key character. It's just nice to have strong support that doesn't have an EX. Alright, we're gonna try to summon right away and dish out some damage, but you'll see it doesn't really quite work out because Yuna ends up taking a lot of turns with her turn rate, so we don't get to utilize Squall splash damage as much as we should have been in the summon. And then we get an Autumn Festival later on the month as well. I'm not sure if this one's exclusive. It might be because all characters are boosted, so it's like the Summer Beach Bash where they had all characters boosted, so it's gonna be a fun time. And then there's a secret wave as well. That's what Joshua was saying. I didn't notice this at first on the slide. It says the last wave can be a trick, treat, or an ore wave, but we don't know what the last one is. We'll have to wait and find out. So all that's coming on October 10th. That's gonna be the big day. A lot of content is dropping that night, but keep in mind a lot of them you don't have to finish it right away. You have time to do it. And some of the stuff like the story chapter is not time limited anymore. The Abyss stages aren't time limited, so you can just opt not to do the story or the Abyss stages if you're getting low on time. And then we do have Charlotta coming at the end of the month. That wasn't on the calendar, but Rem updated the database to include Charlotta, so she will be dropping on the 31st of October. I kind of predicted that she would come in end of October, so that next month they can start off right away with Chaos and EX Plus era. So that's going to be a great jumpstart. They usually do balancing per month, So if EX Plus is gonna launch, it would be in the beginning of the month, not in the middle of the month or something like that. Okay, let's jump back to the fight here. We got Yuna. So you can do a couple things, Energy Ray or Sonic Wings, because she's not gonna be really capping either way because they're resistant. Sonic Wings kind of guarantees more damage because she gets more battery from her Eye Brave. But if she's nearing max, you can just pop Energy Ray and get use of the overflow. We got Warrior of Light to prevent the shields. Basically, Warrior of Light is gonna negate this fight just by himself. He can taunt both guys, put up the shield in your party, which means that bombs would do no damage at any point. And then the other two characters, you can just bring anything else. I brought two magic users with battery just to go against the grain here. Sarah's still gonna be doing decent because she has aura, battery, and she has splash damage, so she's pretty good. And then Yuna wants to take advantage of more battery so that she can reach those overflow levels, so that's why we have a team like this. The average is probably going to be about 60 turns to finish this fight. It's nothing pressing. If you don't bring a healer, that's going to be where the problem is going to lie. I tried this stage a lot of times without any healer at all, and I always took like one round of HP damage. Even by debuffing his attack, it's not going to be enough because it's 100% AoE. So if you take 2k or more damage of a bomb, that's going to be knocking you over the 6k damage limit. So even a team like Pain and Ramza who can debuff attacks on these guys, it's not going to be enough because they're still going to gain bravery through the Eye Brave recovery, through the battery that they give each other, and then their damage when they hit you. So it's just a little over 2k will be enough to stop you. You don't need Warrior of Light specifically, but you do need some kind of healer. Some trick with Yuna that I've noticed is that once you run out of your Valfor buff, she gets an instant turn but this only happens once you're using the Shiva summon, because her speed changes. It's very similar to Lightning when she switches stances. She gains speed and loses speed, and then you'll see her fly across the turn order on the bottom there. She'll just go like behind the enemy, or she'll go next in line, then she'll drop back. So it's very similar to Lightning. If you run Ifrit, she won't get an instant turn once Valfor drops. It only happens once you're using Shiva. Okay, the rotation basically is going to be keeping up the shields, and then maximizing our output, getting our bravery up, spamming NG rays, all that stuff. Okay, with the story chapter, we have Null coming. Null is a strong pick, one of the strongest picks for this coming month. But for me, I'm not going to be pulling on him, just because he doesn't get EX Plus for a long time. Even though he is usable in Chaos, he's gonna fall out. Like, I would rather use someone like Cloud, who is also a damage dealer. You know, why would you use Null over Cloud? It's gonna be a hard call to pick. So I'd rather just wait and use a Cloud instead of pulling for Null coming up. I think Locke is strong as well, but Locke is weaker, I'd say, than Null, and I don't think he is used in Chaos at all. So for me, a banner's gonna be a pass. A lot of banners this month is gonna be a pass. The only thing I got from this month, I lucked out on Yuna, and what else? I think I got one more EX, but I didn't really pull in any banners besides using tickets, because I think to me tickets are expendable. You don't really lose anything if you just spend them at will, because it's all chance based. You could spend 400, 700 tickets and not get an EX. So it did happen to me. I spent 400 tickets on Go Best banner, and I didn't get his EX, and then I ended up throwing gems, and I still didn't get his EX, and I had to go and pity his EX. So RNG really sucks. So if you're gonna spend tickets, just consider them expendable. People save up to ticket cap. It's happened to hoarders as well. People like DFFOO, he had like ticket cap. He spent 600, 700 on Zac, and he didn't get it, and he had to throw gems. So yeah, I don't rely on them anymore for EX weapons. Okay, we're coming down to the end here. It's too bad Yuna couldn't finish them off. That would have been a great ending shot. And now we hit the wasted turn with with a battery move. That's the problem with Yuna. The only thing I would point out is that she's not efficient in her skill set. Cheer and Asuna both battery, but they don't dump. So that's the only problem I see in Yuna's kit right now. But other than that, she's a pretty good character, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.